ideas, and it also has links to the POG guide and some of the tools. We have some resources that we've linked into. So,
and again, I will send these all out to you guys as well.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have Julie lead us off talking about our first tool with Flipgrid.
Yes. So Flipgrid, we did an intro to Flipgrid last week on how to create a grid, which is your classroom, and then a topic. And in the topic, you can post a question. It's a great opportunity for students to really collaborate around a topic and discuss a topic at their own pace. So what's nice about Flipgrid is you can post a topic or a question, and then when students log on, they are able to answer the question, and they can also reply to other students. So one example of this is in Flipgrid, I can add a new topic and say I want to do a number talk for math. I can say number talk. And since we have a lot of kindergarten teachers here, I'm going to go to a kindergarten topic. And they have a math at home section in Bridges right now. So I can click on, I'll click on pre-K for KB. And if I click on math at home, there's an activity of the day. And what's great about this is there are already questions here, and there's a visual picture. So the easiest way to share this picture is I can just take a screenshot of it. And then in Flipgrid, I'm going to say, and actually this topic was called how many, so I'll just say how many. And in the prompt, I can copy the questions here. What do you see that you can count? How many are there? I can also change the questions if I want to. And then here, I can upload this image. And if I don't like the ratio, change that. My Zoom pictures are blocking this. Okay, let me move it over. So then once I have the ratio that I like, I can click on crop. Okay, and then I can create the topic. And then when my students log in, they'll be able to record their response down here. And what's really nice about Flipgrid is they can listen to all of their classmates' responses, and then they can respond as well. So using the Bridges Math at Home tools are great use of being able to use the Flipgrid questions and topics. Also, Joe Bowler has some great visual math tests that have different patterns where students could ask what do they see and how do they solve the problem. Another example would be to post a number talk in Bridges for second grade, for example. The number talk yesterday, let's see, the number talk was yesterday, and it was 48, and how many ways can you show 48? So that would be another opportunity for students to share how they solved it and to listen to their classmates and respond as well. Another great use of the topics is you could create a wonder wall. So students could then post questions that they have and respond to other students. There's also a Disco library in Flipgrid that has some great resources already created. So in the Disco library, they have a learning from home section. They have a lot of different community partners that have also created grids. So one is Epic. And within Epic, there are different stories with questions already embedded. So this one's on building empathy. And I can select which class. I'll just choose distance learning. And then I can click on add. And I can edit different parts of it if I want. I can moderate the video. Maybe I don't want to show the view count, and then I can just update the topic. And then when my students go in, they'll see the description, there's a question, there's 2 questions, and then there's a link for them to view this book as well. One option as well is there's an immersive reader, and it'll read the question and the description to the child as well. And then another part of the Disco library that would be helpful for distance learning as well, there's Wonderopolis, and there are all these different questions in Wonderopolis that have been posted. And if students click on the link as well, it'll show them some research that has been done. There's articles, there are some videos, and again, you can assign it and then edit it to meet the needs of your class. There are also some great, like the California State Parks has some virtual field trips. There are really hundreds of different ones that have been created. So it's such a great resource to explore. And then some other ideas might be to also assign several different topics or questions, and then students could decide which topic or question they want to answer and then respond. And it might be a natural way to build in some choice and to allow students to form interest groups around a different topic that might lead to a higher level project or a discussion that could continue. And one platform that could continue on is Zoom. And are there any other questions with Flipgrid in particular? Yes, Katie.
Is this an app? Is this something I need to, so I've never done this. Do I need to download it? Is there a district password, or is everything free now?
So Flipgrid is free. It's a website. And so in our intro video, I'll send that one to you, but just really briefly, if you go to flipgrid.com, you'll just create an account for it. I'll just log out of mine. So once you just go to flipgrid.com, you're just going to click with Google login, and then you'll just, if you're already in your Campbell account, it'll set you up. Otherwise, I'll have you just put in your Campbell USC email and password. So if you log in through Google, that's the easiest way to just link it to your Campbell Google account. Okay. And then you can share the code with your class through Seesaw or through whatever platform email that you're using with your class. But it's a great way for students to still be able to communicate, especially if they're not able to get onto Zoom or something where they're having a full class discussion. They can have a slow class discussion through Flipgrid and respond.